Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Johnson, known by my friends as Jono in Guyana, or some as PJ. So I'm going to give you a tour of my garden, PJ's garden.
All right, that's what we're
As you
gonna
can,
title it.
as you can see, this little table I have here, work area, is where I set my seedlings. I don't have many seedlings left. They're all planted out. I have a few peppers. I don't have enough space to plant these peppers, and some parsley there. But I do have some of the plants that I planted out. I have some peppers there in grow bags. I'm using grow bags for some of the plants. These are the excess plants that I didn't get to put on the ground. I'll show you the rest of the garden. I'll give you a general tour today, and then in the upcoming events, I'll give you specifics about each type of plants that I have in this garden. So here you have a variety in pots and grow bags because I didn't have enough space on the ground to put them. So I maximize whatever I have. In the back here, you have the cucumber plant. I should have shown this when they were much younger. They've been producing cucumbers over the past 3 weeks, and much of this has already been produced. I'll be able to get a few more cucumbers from this in the next couple of weeks to come. By the end of July, they'll be all gone. That's the end of the season for cucumbers. So that's the one area. And after these cucumbers are gone, I'll remove those. I'll plant some pak choy there. I'll show you that when I plant those in the fall. I normally plant the pak choy in September. That's the best time for them to grow. Okay, and then next to my shed here. Okay, by the way, this is a cherry tree already bore. There's a cicada, young cicada
nerve.
skin.
Ew.
When they came out, they were really all over this tree. But the cicadas are now gone.
It smells good.
Yes. And then next to the shed, I have some peppers, excess peppers that I just put down. It's green bell peppers. I just put these down yesterday. Today's what day? Today's July
19th.
July the 19th. I just put those down. And this pepper is a real pepper that we call them in Guyana.
Is this the same
pepper.
as the Scotch bonnet, or is it different?
This is different. So this is for season, good pepper. And here we have lemongrass. This is a pumpkin. And let me I'll tell you the story of the pumpkin when I give you more detail on that. But that's the pumpkin there. And then let's go to the two main sections of the garden. We'll see some of the different plants that we have here, that I have here. And then we'll come back next week and do some more detail. Okay, so this is right against my house. And you have some peppers here, wee pepper, and the ones in the grow bag, those are the seasonal pepper. The ones in the grow bags, those are green bell peppers. And then here you have, just below me here, you have the green onions, spring onions, green onions, chive, whatever you want to call them, scallions. Those are there. And then you have long beans, Chinese long beans. In Ghana, we call them bora. Really delicious beans that we have. Hopefully they'll start producing sometime in August. And then you have some tomatoes in grow bags there, and a pepper at the end. And then in this row here, continue here, we have the green bell peppers. They have a few yellow and red, and we have a few peppers that are already growing here. I just have to wait for them to mature. Red, green, yellow peppers, bell peppers. And we do have some eggplants here. I have a lot of eggplants. In this area here, eggplants, and then additional eggplants on the ground. And we have the tomatoes along that fence area. I didn't know a fenced area because to keep the animals out. They would eat me out. And I have some eggplant there in the grow bag. And the eggplants in the grow bags are growing much better than the eggplants on the ground. I think the soil that I use in the grow bags are probably better. But here I have these eggplants in the grow bag over there. This is not eggplant. This one is baji. It's a type of spinach. We call it baji or callaloo in the Caribbean. So this is the eggplant here. And then all those along the fence, this is the eggplant, and all those along the fence, those are eggplants as well.
You really like
So
eggplant, huh?
Yes, because sometimes they don't produce as much. So if I have a lot, I can have enough to get a meal every week and share with somebody. Here, these just grow by themselves. Baji, and this is callaloo. This is a type of spinach. It's a different type of spinach there. And this is the third section of the garden. And then you have the Corella here. Chinese bitter melon, they call them. So this is Corella. This is good medicine. The fruit, you cook them as well as the
juice.
The leaves. I'll talk about that when we go a little more details into this. So on this section here, it's mainly okra. I'll have to cut these baji down so that you can see the okra a little better. You have a row of okra here and another row of okra here. And then along the fence, I have a row of beans, green beans. They've been producing, I've been picking, steaming these beans. They're pretty delicious. I even left some large ones there to get some seeds for my cousin. He wants to take some to Guyana. So I'll leave some to get some seed because the seeds are not in the store anymore. These tomatoes, I planted them a little early. I got these from the school system. They were giving out a few to some of the schools. And so these are producing already. I've been picking these tomatoes. They're not cherry, they're a little bigger than cherry. And like you see some here. Some here, they just
I see it.
they just started to turn. I picked some of those like that by tomorrow, so they'll be ripe. And then the one in front here, these are much larger. They call it big beef tomato. So these ones here, they're pretty large. They're not ready yet. They're coming up there. You have those, and then you have some more boar over there, some more tomato over here. And here you have the row of, I have to make sure I control these tomatoes fine. Tie them up, keep them from falling. The okra here and the row of okra here. And these baji, they just grow by themselves. I'll cut them and open up the area so that the okra will get to spread. Cook these baji. Delicious spinach, a type of spinach. Cook them with coconut milk. We'll talk about that a little later on. Okay, so that's the general tour of the garden. In between you have some spinach growing here, callaloo, because some was growing here last year and they just sprout. I just leave them. I'll cook these as well later this week. All right, so that's the general tour of PJ's garden. And the next episode, I'll talk about specific plants, how to plant them, how they grow, what they use for, what their health benefits are. So look out for the next episode.
All right. Stay tuned.